So, an Italian, a Brit, a Frenchman, a Prussian, an Austrian, a Pole, and a Dutchman all walk into a Venetian bar. What a joke. So, I got fairly ravished in the dev multiplayer today, so I'm gonna play a punishment game that'll be very fitting for that. This is Battletoads. Now, I failed to complete Mario Lost Levels in reasonable time, so I gotta play this. Fortunately, I don't have to complete this, because that isn't going to happen. I suck hard at Battletoads. I've never beaten it in my life. I have owned it all my life. If you are for some reason unfamiliar with the rules, I try to beat certain games within 2 hours. If I fail to beat them within 2 hours, I gotta do a punishment game, as chosen by subscribers around here. If I fail to complete the game at all, I have to do 2 punishment games. That was the case with Lost Levels. Which is why I was playing Patrician 4 earlier, and now I'm playing this. So, Battletoads. If you don't know about this game, then what rock were you living under? Battletoads is extremely hard. Battletoads is the benchmark for making hard games. But although it's hard, it is fair. It is mostly fair. Be hard pressed to say that it's that cheap, you know, by NES standards. It's just kind of nice to play a game where I'm not getting defeated as Venice, at least. Getting defeated as this Toad is a completely different experience. I always forget which Toad is which. Am I playing as Zit or oh crivens? Am I getting played as Dead? But I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty of this level, so no need to worry about us dying here and now. So Battletoads, you run around, you beat up everything. Occasionally your fists and your feet will morph into something like, I think we can get antlers at some point. Or we can just get chained to death. Yeah, not a cheap game at all. No, it's not cheap, I'm just pretty bad at it. There's a way to get that one up, I am not sure how, but let's just hope for the best. Oh man. It's good to be good. Jake, as you're constantly getting ravished in the Dev MP, punishment for... I'm getting targeted, no doubt about that, but I can't begin to imagine why. Oh my goodness.